Oh, baby. It's like you gotta put like a different face on or something. Ooh. I'm excited for steak tacos. When was the last time we had steak tacos, my love? Is that like 2 weeks ago, maybe? What is key in a good steak taco? A good salsa, good tortillas, and good meat. I only have the tortillas, and I have a guacamole. I have avocados for a good guacamole. And I have, look at my pants. I got flaming hot pants. And I got, what else do I have? Guacamole. Oh, I got a salsa verde. That works. Right? Just one salsa verde. Maybe one pico. One pico. I think we'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just need. I forgot to add tabs. Let me see. We got tacos. Can I even add more stuff? Effects. No, I can't add. Tacos. Favorite tacos. We got steak for the win. How about chicken? Fish tacos. Ooh, I like fish tacos. And ground beef. Ground beef. Right, ground beef. Let's get started. I already have 55 minutes left. It's crazy how a restaurant, they expect, in a restaurant setting, you're kind of expected to have a freshly made meal within 20 minutes. A good restaurant, right? But when you're starting from scratch, it takes me like an hour to get a meal. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe McHugh? What's up? Sagunahasini me? What's up, man? I can't pronounce the name, but I hope I pronounced it well. Like I said, I'm making some tacos. 6'7". Yeah. So somebody said 6'7". My wife's cringing. Oh, ground beef is at the 6'7". Oh, I see. So check this out. This is called beef chuck. Beef chuck is fatty and kind of part of the back of the what's it called? The cow. Not the best for tacos unless you're making birria. Great for stew. If you're making some beef stew, great for beef stew, right? I'll come to Australia sometime. I'd be nice to go to Australia. But anyways, so this is beef chuck, and normally people would say, why are you making tacos out of beef chuck? And I say, you can make tacos out of anything. Fuck the haters. Pardon my language. And I will show you how to make some good steak tacos, and no one will even know that you're using a lower quality meat. Looks like ground beef is for the ween. But check this out. We're not using ground beef. Ugh. Is it halal? It's not halal. It's beef. Whoa. Is beef halal? I think it is, right? Because it's beef. I think pork is not halal. So I think it is halal. And that's what we care about. Making sure you're not committing sins. Looks like this is all bloody. I got a bloody counter. I didn't check my bag. My bag was bleeding. Ah! Do you guys wash your gloves? Am I the only crazy person that washes their gloves? You gotta wash your gloves. What are you doing? It's like washing your hands. We got our grill already getting hot. Let's get cutting. Let's cut some good pieces of meat. Somebody took my knife. Always misplacing everything. Now normally I like a cleaver. We're gonna use a cleaver and we're gonna use a serrated knife. Just so I can show you how I cut my steaks. If you're not buying a big chunk of meat and then cutting your own steaks, come on, you're wasting money. Check this out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get our big chunky piece. This is a 4-pounder. Ah, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the best time to cut your steaks is when it's frozen. I missed my window to cut when it was frozen because you can get actual beautiful slabs. But we're going to work with what we have. So you see that? We get that even piece of fat. And that'll make some beautiful thin cut steaks for a good taco, I'm telling you. So we're gonna keep it like 1/4 inch cut. And I just like to eyeball everything. That's how we do it. And the serration just makes it easier. That's why I got this. This is a bread cutting knife. But, oh, come see this beauty. Look at that. I grew up using serrated knives because at my house we never had good quality knives. So I just learned to use serrated knives because I figured that a serrated knife will give you a good cut. And look at that steak. Isn't that a good steak? You might say, that's a very thin steak. I said, this is perfect because we're making tacos. Yes, I will do medium rare. We got our first taco. This can feed already 2 people. But look at that big fatty piece. It's just gonna render down. Let's get another one going. And then we're gonna save the rest. So we're just gonna get 2 steaks because we're making a few tacos for 2 people. A little bit of leftovers. But then I'm gonna save the rest for a stew, a beef stew tomorrow, obviously. And then, I mean, look at that, dude. I wish you guys could see from a better angle. Let's switch that camera angle up. I don't have another camera. But check this beauty. Keep it there. Keep it even. The longer the knives, the easier it is to cut. Like I was saying, so I grew up with some shitty knives, 99-cent knives, without any sharpening tools. So I found out that cutting with serrated knives was the best way to go and the best way to avoid accidents. You know, I remember getting a lot of advice, reading about it saying, oh, a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife. And you know what I say to that? I think that's not correct. Because every single time I worked with a sharp knife, I'd cut myself. And that's coming from someone who never had any culinary experience. So using dull knives, yes, it'll bounce. You'll probably poke yourself or kind of cut yourself a little bit, but not as bad as actually cutting like a chunk of your finger with a very sharp knife. Now I haven't cut my fingers in years. Could be like a decade I haven't cut myself, but it's because I sharpened my knife skills. And if you want to start with a serrated knife. That's my personal advice. You can go read about other advices in the internet. All right, we're good to go. We got our 2 steaks. Let's put away the rest. This will probably leave us at 3 pounds, maybe. Perfect for our beef stew. Now, when you're working with cheap cuts, you want to marinate to tenderize it, because this won't be the most tender cut. But we do have some marbling. Look at that. That's some good marbling right there. Ain't no Wagyu, right? If you were to make a business, how much you sell your tacos? That's a great question. If I was to make a business, let me tell you something about a good taco. When I go out right now, the average taco is $4. Yeah, a good quality taco is $4. When I'm talking like a good fresh cut of steak, fresh salsa, $4 a taco. And let me tell you an eye-opening fact: that is not good returns. You may say $4 for a taco, I can get a burger for $4. But when you're diving in for tacos, I mean, you want good tacos. You want good quality meat. You want good fresh ingredients, a fresh tortilla, and when you're even shooting for a $5 taco, you're not gonna be as satisfied. It's like, oh, I need another one. You're probably gonna be eating like 3 tacos, right, for $15. But to answer your question, I think I would stay at $4. I'll just have to increase the price of the sodas and other things. No, I'll take it back. $5. My tacos are gonna be $5 a taco. You know why? Because I'm gonna sell quality. You ever been to Din Tai Fung? They sell dumplings, Chinese dumplings. I know there's a different category for Chinese dumplings from Din Tai Fung. Those things are so expensive, and you know why they can get away with that? I know it looks like Wagyu, but it's not. It's beef chuck. It's cheap. It's cheap. So back to Din Tai Fung. They sell expensive dumplings, and dumplings is actually like cheap food. It's cheap street food, but they oversell them. And why can they get away with that? Is because they sell freshness and quality. And sometimes when you have freshness and quality in a good product that surpasses everyone's expectations, you can actually set the prices, and then the wannabes are gonna be trying to go off your price or off your prices. They're gonna be like, oh, if A-Man is charging $5 for a taco, I can charge $5 for a taco. But guess what? Their $5 taco is gonna be shit, and then they're gonna start like ruining the market. But we're going now deep into like taco business stuff. But thank you for that question. That's a good question. Let's just put away this piece of steak. That's for my beef stew tomorrow. Today we're only gonna focus all-purpose seasoning. That's it. My uncles, my relatives would argue that you only season with salt, and that's it. And to each their own. And you know why they'll say that? Because they'll make a mean salsa. If you can just make a good steak with salt, you're showing off that you have freshness, that you have a good quality steak, and that your salsa is bonkers. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We will make a salsa. Anyways, I just go with the all-purpose seasoning. Oh no! The fire alarm is going off. Let me see. Heat's too high. 17 minutes in, and I've spent all those 17 minutes only talking. Wow. We're never gonna have dinner at this pace. One side, let's go another side, why not? Two sides. There you go. Now, if I wasn't restricted on time, I would have marinated this maybe yesterday night or a few hours before with some orange and black pepper, lime, garlic, onion, a little cilantro, and that marinade with the citrics of the lime and the orange just tenderizes your meat amazingly. This is not the case. I'm just going with my all-purpose seasoning, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've had it like this many times. This isn't for a catering business, it's only for myself, and I promise you it'll be good. Our griddle looks hot and ready. We're gonna keep it at medium hot. Let's go in for the sizzle. Check this out. Oh, are you concerned that I'm not putting any oil? There's no oil. Why? Because look at that big slab of fat. When you already have some fat there, that's gonna render down. Don't waste your oil. You don't believe me? We're keeping it at medium low. 5 minutes, about 5 minutes. Just to wash my hands. In the meantime, we wash our hands and we start already thinking, what's next? We need to make a guacamole. If you're having steak tacos without a guacamole, what are you doing? Come on. You gotta have a guacamole, and I'll show you how to make a good guacamole right now. Too easy, too easy. Let me just clean my bloody surface area. Cleaning. I wish I had a sous chef right now, so I could just, they could be cleaning. That's another thing. If I had a sous chef right now, I could probably get all my food ready within 10 minutes, you know, have all my veggies pre-cut, all my surface areas clean. That would make the big difference. There you go. Oh, you can keep an eye on my steak. I had to turn up the heat. I don't want my steaks to boil in their own juices. I want them to get it crispy. I do want a medium rare. So I'm gonna increase the heat just to get that crispy outside crust, and then move on. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. See that color? Look at that. This is fatty, fatty. That's what you want. You got some fatty steaks right there. Look at that beauty. Yeah. It's just brown and beautiful, and the aromas, the smells are delicious. Let's continue with our guac. You know what? Come with me. I'll show you my guac stack. My guac stash. Come sail away, come sail away. One avocado is enough for 2 people. 1 avocado. You like tomatoes in your guacamole? I do. It's gonna be a hybrid pico de gallo guacamole. You know, I'm saving dishes. Everything's going in one dish. Full of flavor. We got our tomato, our avocado. We're gonna need some onion, jalapeno, lime. We got some lime. We got some onion. Cilantro. Don't forget about your soapy cilantro. Who out there likes soapy cilantro? Does cilantro taste soapy to you? What else? What else? Ooh, that steak is almost ready. I can already smell it and sense it. Here's another thing. I love cucumbers. Just adding cucumbers on the side when you're having a fatty taco, it just makes the difference. Got cilantro. What else we got? Oh, there you go. We already have an open cucumber. This would be just fine. I think we're good. We already have a green salsa. I made a green salsa the other day, so we're good with the green salsa. That's it. Our steak is looking good. Ooh, look at all those blood juices coming out. Almost ready. We're just gonna put it to rest. And while it's resting, we'll continue with our guacamole. Come sail away, come sail away. I need a cutting board for presentation purposes. Look at that. I'm just gonna put it right here. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. There you go. Look at that smokiness, that blood right there. We got our browning, beautiful browning. There you go. Look at that. Look at that sizzle. Look at that color. Look at that sizzle. Look at that beauty. I'm telling you. Did you see me add any oil in there? I didn't put any oil. No need. You don't need to put oil all the time. I'm telling you. Listen to me. Just because I don't have a culinary certificate behind me doesn't mean I haven't done it hundreds of times. Experience versus schooling. Come on. All right, we're gonna leave that sitting there. Let's get started in our guac. Ooh, that steak's gonna be delicious. We're gonna need 1 lime. We're gonna need 1 onion. Not that much onion. Look at that. We're gonna need just a little bit of onion. Oh, come on now. Ooh, perfect. See this onion? Check this out. This is what I like to do. This is called not wasting food. That's it. That's it. Get all that residual heat. The stove is off. Those onions are gonna caramelize. They're not gonna caramelize, but they will soften up and they're gonna become sweet and delicious. We just need a little bit of our diced onion. Just a little bit. Sorry if I'm not showing you the good angle. We don't need a lot. This isn't an onion salsa, you know? This is just a little, you can't even see it. This is just a beautiful amount of onion. That's it. You don't need much. I got in the stub. Alright, that's it. That's all you need. I'd say that's even a little too much, but we'll survive. I like them fine and delicious. That's it. Let's move on. Get a container going. Look at that beauty. You can't even see the magic. You see the magic? You can't even see the magic. What else? What else do we need? One tomato. Someone's calling me. Oh. I'll have to answer that later. I got a phone call. They should know this is cooking time. Bada bum, bum bum bada bum. Oh, there's gonna be some good tacos. What's my time? Got 30 minutes in. We're doing good. We're doing good. There you go. You know, I don't even need the extractor on anymore. Let me turn it off. There you go. Perfect. I wish I could show you a better angle, but that's it. I don't remove the seeds. I go all in. Why waste? Why waste? It's such a waste of waste to remove the seeds. We want all the seeds here. Give me all the heat. Give me all those veins. So, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is so good. Yeah, it's a little sloppy chopping, but it doesn't matter. This is gonna be a guac pico. You know, it's gonna get lost in the sauce anyways. So, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Let me just leave that right there so you can see what I'm doing. No, you can't even see it. Let me see. Is this a good spot? That's a good spot right there. That's a good spot. You like it right there? That's a good spot. All right. There you go. There you go. That's beautiful. Oh, look how bright and delicious. This is tomato Roma. This is Roma tomato. It's one of the cheapest tomatoes you'll find out there. I always like to work with cheap ass tomatoes because guess what? Nobody ever notices. Although I do notice when I change it to a higher quality tomato, I'm like, oh man, I've been missing out. But I'm trying to save money. Come on now. But when you're just feeding guys who they're just expecting a little pico, I mean, and then you add the jalapenos. It's not a big difference. Oh, that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's all we need. What else are we missing? We got our lime. We gotta get our lime locking and loaded. I even throw it in with the seeds. I don't care. If you bite into the seed, I don't care. You think I care? No, just spit it out. Don't be a puss. All right. Let me see. What else? Oh, yeah. Cilantro. Get just a good handful of cilantro. Let's wash it a little bit. You know, I used to work in the fields picking vegetables. And let me tell you something about vegetable pickers. Yeah, the hygiene standards in the fields are not the highest. That's for sure, you know. So, including the pesticides. Yeah, field workers are, you know, they're sneezing all over your stuff. But that's how it is. What can we do about it, right? Let me see. Go in there. That's it. Oh, that's beautiful smell. That is just a gorgeous smell. There you go. What else are we missing? Oh, yeah, cukes. Get that cukes going. What time do I got? I got plenty of time. Still need to get our tortillas going. Let's get that stuff out. Let me rinse this again.
Now here's the thing about rinsing. Rinsing doesn't do much. It's mostly psychological. Makes me think that I have clean vegetables, but is that really cleaning? Nah, you're not really cleaning. If you really want to clean your vegetables, you gotta put them in like an actual like a, I forgot, iodine. You gotta use like some iodine drops in some water, soak them like for an hour, kills some bacteria. That's the real process. This tastes for bitterness and sharpness and freshness. Mmm, mmm, mmm. A little old, still got some good crisp. Still got some good crispiness in there. That's all we care about. And when I am making my pico, I have always added my cucumber. It's gotta be in there. It's gotta be in there. We gotta have some cucumbers in my pico. That's just the aiming UFO method. You know what I also put? I like to add queso fresco. If you've never had queso fresco, it's like a feta cheese. Have you had feta cheese? Well, it's like a very early step, one of the first steps in making cheese, where you just cut your milk with some vinegar, and it forms into the cheese, the curls, right? That's like the first step. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just add the vinegar, some salt, and then just squeeze all the way out, and then that's it. That's your queso fresco. That's it. That's like the first step in making cheese. Don't do any. Just compress it. That's it. Well, that's the type of cheese I love on my pico. But I do love some good cucumbers. It just, like I said, adds good bite, freshness, aroma, deliciousness. Is that looking good? At this point, you can just leave it as is. We're just making a pico at this point, but we're gonna make it into a pico guac. And guac, it's not the cheapest. So it's just a good way to stretch your avocado. So I'm just gonna add, what am I doing? I'm just gonna add some salt, a generous amount of salt. Boom, another one. Boom, that's it. And some people like to add olive oil in their guac. I say, why? Why are you doing that? Oh, because olive oil. I don't know why they do it. They just love olive oil. To each their own. Anyone can do whatever they want when they're cooking. That's the beauty. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't add olive oil. Because my avocado is already a naturally oily fruit. So why? Why do I need to add avocado? If you know, let me know. And if you add it, then tell me why. Is it just because someone told you that you have to add it? Some people just do as other people tell them to do. You don't have to do it how I'm doing it. But anyways, I'm just here talking to the internet. Thank you for listening if you're still out there listening. Now look at this beautiful color. This is the worst color of an avocado. You don't want this a dead yellow avocado. You want them bright and green. And quite frankly, they don't smell that bad, but this is not the color you want your avocado to look like. Let's taste it before we ruin our whole pico. Fatty. Watery. Still good. If you're not tasting, this is the biggest mistake I've done before. I go in there, I don't want to waste my avocado because I spent like $5 on it. And so I go, fuck it, I'll throw it in anyways. And then no one eats it. Not even you. It's like, if it doesn't smell good, if it doesn't taste good, don't put it in there. Always taste your things. Now here's another thing. You see these little black little patches? It's already a good sign that your avocado is going bad. It doesn't taste that bad. Sometimes it do. This time it doesn't. And the spoon makes me control the amount of avocado I'm actually putting in here. Are you allergic to avocado? Did you know some people are allergic to avocado? They are. They say that they get like an itchy throat. Very weird. And then, let's go with the lime. So beautiful. Just aromatic. Just freshness. That's what we want. Man. Trust me, some people don't even taste the lime, but when it's not there, you know it's missing something. Oh my God. At this point, you just stir. The avocado is just so smooth, it'll turn into mash automatically. And you just combine with your bottom veggies, bring up your tomato, bring in that color, stir in that avocado, that cucumber. Oh my goodness. And then just eat it with some tortilla chips. Oh, just put it on top of your taco. Ooh, I'm getting so excited. But here's the thing about this recipe, you gotta eat it today. This isn't the type of stuff you put away and wait for it tomorrow. Tomorrow it's gonna oxidize within a few hours actually. And then like the cucumber releases some juices, it makes everything look disgusting. Ugh. Apparently if you eat like a lot of cucumber skin, it gives you like leaky butt. That's a thing, I didn't even know. Start leaking out of your butt. Hey, look it up. I'm not making things up. Just things I've heard. All right. This looks delicious. All the oils from our avocado are incorporated, and now it looks like slop. Let's go for it. Bye-bye. Pat in the back. That's delicious. That is delicious. Wow, that jalapeno got a kick. I should have tested my jalapeno. Rookie mistake. Anyways, let's get back to our steak. Our guac is ready. Our onions are dancing here. Look at that. See that? See that beautiful? See these beautiful? Look at that. You know, just cooking in the residual heat of steak juices. Shut up! Anyways, let's get back to our steak. Our steak has been sitting now for 10 minutes, you say? Let me see. Let me show you a good side profile of my steak. You see that? You can't even see it. Am I just talking to you? There it is. Okay. Let's go for a good steak. A good steak chop. Let's see. Okay. Medium rare. Is that medium rare? Come on. Tell me if that's medium rare or not. Look at that. That is total medium rare. I love it. It's fatty. It's delicious. We're gonna turn this into tacos. Come on. Step away from the ground beef tacos. You're better than that. You don't need to eat ground steak. This is how you do it. Get that. Stick it right there. Look at that. That's all you need. Look at that beauty. Look at that. This is all blubber. Look at all that blubber. This fatty tissue. Ooh, straight to your arteries. If you chop the rest in there and make it into a taco, no one will even notice. Anyways. We're not trying to make ground steak right here. We're just trying to make some shorter pieces. So when you're eating your taco, it's easier. Just want like a little bit, chunkier, smaller pieces.
You've been to a real taqueria, you know I'm legit. You gotta, if you don't hear someone chopping meat in the background, you're in the wrong place, buddy. Get out of there. You're eating some bullshit, crappy ass pre-chopped steak. No. Real taqueria, you gotta hear that background chopping. That's it. This is what you hear all day. All day, baby. You know? Someone yelling, how many tacos? How many tacos? You want one? You want two? Three? Boom, boom, boom. You want flour? You want corn? What you got? What you want? Look at that. Look at that. That's it. That's it. Hey, don't let anyone tell you they're selling you carne asada tacos. This ain't carne asada. This ain't carne asada. Let me tell you how they're fooling you. An actual carne asada is done in a grill, outside, in charcoal, live fire, with precision, with meticulous marinade and deliciousness, right? There's pride into a carne asada, right? And it's got a premium price. A carne asada taco needs to have a premium price because a premium cut with the premium process. And if it's a freaking generic taco shop out there telling you a carne asada and they're not grilling your steak outside and you don't have someone chopping your steak, you're getting fooled. You're getting haggled away with your money. Somebody's stealing your money. They're just selling you a steak taco. That's not a carne asada taco. Big difference. Big difference. All right. It looks like that's pretty good. Look at that. That's pretty good. And post chopping your meat hits so much different in texture in your mouth than pre-chopping your meat. Some people like to pre-chop their meat to save time. And they pre-chop it while it's raw. No, my dude, if they're doing that, they're not selling you a good steak. They're basically selling you semi-ground beef. That's what they're selling you. You're not here to pay for semi-ground beef. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, there you go. All right, looks like we're good. Looks like we're golden, come boy. Looks like we're golden. That's it. Enough chopping. Just trying to get some bigger pieces out of there. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm done. Get carried away. Okay. Now I remember when I was gifted that cleaver. I was chopping everything away. Oh, excuse me. Let's get these onions out of the way. Let's get this griddle going. We're gonna get some flour tortillas in the way. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Look, there you go. You get your little bit of meat that you're gonna eat. There you go. That's just gonna be heating up right there. Just keep it on low temperature. There you go. We're not trying to burn it. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Look at this. Let's just pull up her right there. There you go. There you go. Leave that right there. Is that looking good? Is that looking good? All right, I can't do much about this piece of blubber. Drop my phone, guys. Sorry about that. What do you guys prefer, flour or corn? I know I like flour. That's my go-to. So, we're gonna make flour. My love, would you like corn or flour? Flour. We're making flour. Because I got a beautiful wife to feed. And she wants flour tortillas. So we're gonna give her some flour tortillas. Let me see what you got. These are the flour tortillas. Yes, I keep them frozen. I do keep my tortillas frozen. The best way to keep your flour tortillas fresh is as soon as you get them out of the freezing section, just thaw. Don't let them thaw out. Just use them frozen, just like that. We're gonna eat 1, 2. I think we'll have like 4 tacos. We got 4 tacos worth of tortillas. That's it. And then don't let your tortillas thaw out. You gotta put them away instantly. Quickly put them away. Or else they're gonna get condensation in there. Condensation is gonna ruin your tortillas. All right, let's get back to our ready to eat frozen tortillas. There you go, look at that. We're on medium heat, there you go. Is that beautiful or what? You guys are getting dibs on the first and final taco of the day. Let me know if you want me to go to your country and make yourself some tacos. That'd be cool. Get to travel, make some tacos for you guys. You know, even if it's one person, I'll go make tacos at your place. Everyone's got passions. My passion is tacos. And hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos and tacos. Anyways, look at our taco. Oh, should we add cheese? My love, would you like cheese on your taco? We're gonna add cheese. Why not? Would you like cheese? Yeah, it's like, do birds fly? Of course we want cheese. Let me tell you my favorite cheese out there. Monterey Jack. You can't even see from that far away. There you go. Get some cheese going. Just delicious. Just delicious. Get some of that good stuff. Get some of that hot steak right on top. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Earlier, someone asked me how much would I charge for tacos. I'd still stay for $5. That's a $5 taco in my books. When you come, you'll be like, this is a bargain. $5 taco for that? That's a $5 taco. Man, $5. I'm practically giving them away. Look at that beauty. Oh, baby. I'm so excited. See that? Ah, that is just beauty right there. Beauty right there. Let's get in there. with our guac pico, our pico guac. Generous amount of pico guac. My love, would you like some cheese on your taco? You would like some cheese on your taco. And that's it. $5 for this taco? In a heartbeat. Look at the size. Yeah, I'd sell this size taco for $5. Out of this world. I like to eat one side and then the other. I'm telling you, I need to start making pop-up kitchens in your city near you, so you can come to my live stream while I'll make you some tacos. Now that's something to cheer about. Out of this world. It makes me sad. You know what makes me sad? People out there go to taco shops and they don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing when they're not receiving a taco that received a lot of love and passion. Makes the big difference. And it's made out of beef chuck. Come on now. Beef chuck. Check out my live stream from the beginning in a few hours once it's uploaded. Thank you if you stayed all the way. And check out the rest of my YouTube videos. I'm trying to make the 4,000 hours. These YouTube people are crazy. What, do they think I have a big following? 4,000 hours? Man. But yeah. Once I ramp up my views, my watch time, we're going to get serious. We're going to get serious in this channel. Higher quality camera, better audio. But until then, we're still working with what we have. And I hope you guys have a beautiful afternoon. Remember to drink water, eat your veggies and your fruits, and go for a walk. Oh, and go to sleep early. Doesn't matter the time you go to sleep. Just make sure you get your good amount of sleep, all right? That'll make the difference. You won't be relying on coffee, on Monsters, energy drink, or, you know what I mean? Take care. Bye-bye. Love you all.